what's up? So today we have The Weeknd's new movie is worse than you could imagine. Uh, if this, I'm pretty sure this is the one with Jenna Ortega. Uh, I'm not sure why he's acting.
We are again. Several years ago, a terrible catastrophe struck the entire world, of which we are still feeling the effects. The Idol. One of the dumbest things I've ever... seen. Really a strong
Nah, that really be the thing when people are already famous. Like, they can't just be in little movies. They can't just start acting in, like, start being, like, side characters in, like, smaller movies or main characters in smaller movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? To get their acting skills up to par with everybody else. They just get tossed in the biggest movie with the biggest budget. It's just like some people just can't. No, no one always found weird is that the movies that do bad and people think have bad acting, there's a bunch of people on the set who didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? There are background characters, directors, producers, executive producers, backup directors, staff who were just watching this all play out and they didn't say anything. Like, if he's that bad of an actor, or the movie was that bad, like, this was greenlit by a whole lot of people. I'm not sure you understand how much work it takes for a movie to get even thought about being made. Someone has to write it. Someone has to look it over. They have to rewrite. They have to find a director who's going to produce the movie. They have to write the script, screenplay. Damn.
Testament to how someone could be so good at one thing and nothing else. Hurry Up Tomorrow is The Weeknd's newest album, but also the name of his new companion piece movie to said album, and one of the biggest flops of the year. I made a video about The Idol years ago, and I ended up watching the whole train wreck just to see where it went, okay? And what a profound waste of time. But Mr. Weeknd has his own production company, so who's gonna tell him no, huh? Manic Face Productions. Hey guys.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because a movie can't be that bad made by Disney. A lot of bad movies have been made.
I want to make movies about how hard it is to be me. So I made my own production company. Self-tortured artist who capitalizes on toxic behavior and lacks all self-awareness. What do you think? Too vague? Anyway, so with the inmates fully running the asylum, The Weeknd has come out with a movie about himself, if you can believe that. So I figured since I did a video about The Idol, I might as well do this one too. Hurry Up Tomorrow. Come along, kids. Let's take a walk. But before that, back to the show.
Yeah, you think he improvised or this part of the script?
What a shot to open on. Why is this man so sweaty? I love how the shutter speed of the camera makes it look like his lips are just moving in slow motion. Very art. Much symbolic. Truly a deep metaphor. So our main character, Abel, is a huge world-renowned musician who's getting ready to go on stage and perform. And of course everyone around him is trying to get him all pumped up for the big show, you know?
Hello! Come on! Get out of here!
Like when she comes crawling, chasing to relieve the pain. She'll never walk away. I don't think. Oh man, I'm trying too much. Let me chill.
Let's get that energy up. Let me wear a horse, eh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on,
Hey, yo.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
All right, we're gonna do an exercise. Close your eyes and listen.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
Alex, are you watching those?
Remember, this is a set. There are people there are caterers, there are directors, there are film people, there's a person holding the boomstick, there's a light dude, there's people behind this who are just hearing this and just being like, mm, we're gonna make so much money.
Judy Hopps videos again.
No, it's just that new Weekend movie. You want to watch?
Oh God, no, that's so much worse.
Now, this
Damn.
scene is interspliced with another scene of Jenna Ortega, of all people, whose name is Annie in this movie, being very perturbed and upset, I assume, from context clues.
Damn.
Yeah, this is kind of how Kelsey...
Question. If one of the crazy women's watching this is here and made it this far into the video, are you guys not afraid of jail? You feel what I'm saying? There are certain things that I just don't do. You know what I'm saying? I'll never break a person's car on purpose, burn someone's house down, you know what I'm saying? Told a knocker because I'm scared of jail, you know what I'm saying? I don't want, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what, I'm not sure if I'm some big 6'5", like, person who has life in prisons type, and they're gonna want my butthole. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain, that's what, I don't want to meet that dude. I don't want to get turned out. Feel what I'm saying? But do you guys have that, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you guys have that, like, thing in the back of your mind of just, like, not wanting to get your butthole played with? Or is that your girls and it's just, like, the worst another female can do to you is eat your box? Yeah, I don't know.
She gets when I tell her, no, honey, you cannot stack donuts on it today. Which, you know, to be fair, I grew up in Sioux City, Iowa, okay? Which is really stack donuts on it today. Yeah, this is kind of how Kelsey gets when I tell her, no, honey, you cannot stack donuts on it today. But, you know, to be fair, I grew up in Sioux City, Iowa, okay? Which is really not that different than where Annie is right now, so, like, I get it. All there really is to do there is set things on fire or hang out at the local Hollister, which was, like, peak shopping when I was there. So she sets the house on fire and drives away, listening to her favorite Weekend songs, as you do. This movie apparently takes place in a world where no other musical artist exists. Every car, every gas station, everyone only listens to The Weeknd. Truly, the darkest timeline. Anyway, so she gets more gas in her tank, and she drives off to go see The Weeknd, as we see on her phone.
We're only 4 minutes in. As funny or as weird as this is, you know, it's crazy. Someone has probably done this, just committed a crime and just went to a concert like nothing happened, or just went to a concert because they know they're going to jail. You know, damn.
Something about this movie you gotta get used to is that every shot is just like a big circle. Like someone just stuck a camera to a rotating fan and that was it. Go cash that check. I assume this is meant to be symbolic of some kind of something, but really I just imagine The Weeknd woke up one day and he was like, hey guys, you know how pizza is like a circle and like circles go forever, but like pizza doesn't go forever because it goes away after you eat all of it? We should make a movie. Now, back to Abel doing this for himself, one reason. So one thing we learned, and it's actually the opening of the entire movie itself, is that Abel is currently going through a bit of a breakup.
I don't know if you remember last night and the things that you said, but I'm done. I'm leaving you.
You won't even let me be the big spoon. I asked you if I could put googly eyes on it and make it talk, and you said no. I thought you loved me.
What is this, brother? Oh, first it's donuts, and then it's googly eyes. Nah, he's freaked out, bro. What do you mean? Googly eyes and make it talk? Nah, there's certain limits I just can't.
And so all of this is really weighing on Abel like a lot. And he's kind of starting to lose his mind a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like this.
That's not cool. Yo, talk to me, bro. What's happening? Did I call you? You know.
Spinning wheels.
You never talked to our fucking.
Don't ask why I know this. Shout out to the 15% of women that watch my videos.
It's not cool. Yo, talk to
But isn't this dude Sabrina Carpenter's ex who cheated on her? Do not ask why I know that. Just answer the question. Isn't it?
me, bro. What's up? I should call you. You never talked to our fucking. Did you talk to our? That's all you care about. Did you talk to our? Literally.
I need you to call it for me.
I'm not calling him. You're the doctor.
Please,
You're obsessed.
Leave. One call.
Well, Abel, maybe you should try writing and account your blessings journal. Instead of getting high, maybe you should get a positive attitude. Someone tried to call up his one true love, but she doesn't answer. But then he spirals into a dark cloud of harumph. Now, because of his deteriorating mental state, a doctor tells him that his throat muscles are acting up, and it's gonna be hard for him to keep singing. And the more he does, the more damage will be done to his voice. So he either needs to, like, stop the tour, or stop obsessing over his ex, or maybe, like, I don't know, stop making movies altogether. Who can say? And so another 4 circle montages later, where there's, like, a typo in the subtitles, and it says, Dreamy Sith music continues. Just Darth Maul's just out there like. Anyway, so Abel over here sure is having a time.
Oh, he's trying to end it.
I'm sorry, what is this shot? Yeah, I'm kind of going through a hard time right now, can you tell? And so his psyche is unraveling because of the breakup. He hasn't slept, like, at all, and who knows how long, so he's starting to see the Hat Man, you know what I'm saying?
Is that really what it's like for y'all who've been in like a breakup? You just can't sleep, can't eat, can't do nothing. Always trying to talk to this person, think of them. Yikes. I do not want to go through that, bro. That sounds like it sucks. Dookie.
So yeah, he goes about handling his feelings with all the maturity you'd expect, given the lyrics of all of his songs.
You're my star. What do you think you won? Oh, you think you won? You gotta win. I'm still alive. I'm still here.
Just so you know, I'm doing perfectly fine without you, okay? I don't even think about you anymore. She just called you by accident right now, okay? I was trying to call the big dumb fart face story, and the call went straight to your phone.
I'm done. I'm done for the night.
What happened? Ah, say it. That bitch. Ah, I get it now.
No, it's my voice, okay?
Listen to the doctor.
I can't sing!
Let's sing.
Who do you work for, huh? Me, right?
You know, can I just say, being a musician celebrity handler seems like the absolute worst job I could ever imagine. Just fucking them down every 45 minutes.
Oh my god. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how creatives are, apparently. Like, they're always, like, self-conscious and whatnot. Especially, like, rappers who, like, do a lot of drugs. You know what I'm saying? You're over here trying to make sure he doesn't, like, OD on lean and, like, do, like, the cocaine, depending on, like, what race they are. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Type of person I am, I'm strict. You got 3 strikes. As soon as those three strikes are up, hey man, your life is your. Let God take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Trust in God, don't trust in me.
It's like 2 high school girls outside of a house party. I just don't know anymore. Look, Stephanie, I'm so sorry they changed the song in the middle of your favorite Taylor Swift track, but like, you're so pretty and brave and amazing, and like, you're such a good friend. You know what? You're right. I'm going back in there and having all the nachos I want.
Night after night, these people come here for you. You're not a normal human, bro. Get that in your head. I know you feel like it right now, that yeah, but you're not.
Hey, yo.
I'm not asking a normal person to go out there and perform. I'm asking a super.
Why are you gripping his leg like that? Another grown man.
Natural being, man.
Sorry, just, like, I love how The Weeknd wrote and produced the movie where everyone tells him how.
Oh my god, he's the funniest person on earth. Oh, he might just be the He might be top 5 funniest human beings. But I didn't realize he wrote this and produced it. Ah, damn. That's no, that's a different level of money. We just write a whole movie, release it to the public, but you just write it just to have your ego stroke, pause, just to get your ego boosted. Nah, that's peak funny.
How amazing he is.
You're not a normal human, bro. Get that in your head. I know you feel
Nah,
like
he was in this right like you're a god. No, that's too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Can't get the Christians mad. You are the goat. That's too simple. You're not perfect.
I know that, yeah, but you're not. I'm not asking a normal person to go out there and perform. I'm asking a supernatural being, man.
Perfectly read.
This movie could have been the greatest comedy of all time if this dude just had like 10% self-awareness. Anyway, so finally, around the 45-minute mark, the movie actually starts going somewhere. Like, no joke, in the first 45 minutes, all that happens is Abel got dumped and Annie burns her house down. This movie is so much of nothing happening. It's just a bunch of artsy shots of like a sweaty weekend that go on for way longer than they need to. Ew, don't look at me. The heck are you doing right now? Anyway, so Abel goes on to do the concert that night, but he ends up not being able to sing because of the aforementioned throat issues he's having. But Annie sees the real him and not just another self-absorbed
He has the type.
musician who glorifies and monetizes his poor personality and questionable life choices. And so Abel runs off and just cancels the whole show. And guess who he runs into?
I should get back there.
Oh, they're having a meet cute! And as they both reach for the last bottle of Pepto-Bismol, their fingers touch oh so gently. Was this love or just another pang of their upset bowels? Perhaps these are one and the same.
How'd you get back here?
I saw you.
Yes.
Do you want to come?
You know what's actually crazy? I'm saying either I'm dirty-minded or this is just a predictable plot. They're about to bang, right? But that's really how artists have it for like people like Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? Drake, whoever else like does music. They could just see a girl backstage, right? And say like, damn, I really noticed you in the crowd. Want to suck some meat? And they'll go. That's crazy. That's just a damn life. Life should not be that easy for anybody.
With me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we get
yeah.
another just absurdly long montage of them at a Halloween county fair or something. And Abel's being like Princess Jasmine. He gets to LARP as a regular prisoner for a while. And Annie is just Aladdin, just a poor nobody with a heart of gasoline. Now, this is the most fun Abel's had in a long time. And he does not want the night to end. So he takes Annie to some other different hotel because he doesn't want like his people to find him,
Yeah, no cap. Yeah. Again, I was just thinking about this yesterday. Like, I really don't believe women watch a lot of like can't even say that like documentaries about people dying. Like all those documentaries where people just, you know what I'm saying, meet a guy they think is attractive and end up with their in GTA. Like, why are y'all just helping me just go to secondary locations? If you watch any type of show, you never go to a secondary location. That's where they get you.
Oh, please.
What are you good?
Can you go to another hotel?
Like a nice one?
Yeah, and can you make sure it's one of those hotels that has like a hilariously large gap between the floor and the door? And if the continental breakfast does not have many muffins that taste like sand, I'm getting my money back. And then they spend the rest of the night, you know, talking about feelings and stuff.
Oh,
Hear something? It's not done, so don't judge me.
Let's do it.
oh yeah, isn't the weekend from Toronto? Oh man, she should have done an accent. Yo, fam, let's go to a different hotel. Fam. Let's go to a different hotel, Krosky.
It's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. The boss is on my back about all the work I didn't do. Ooh. I'm sitting here in the big stall, and you know that I'm just avoiding you. I reach into my backpack, I pull out my favorite snack. I got work to do, but I'm pretending that I'm going number 2. I know God's looking down on me, thinking maybe he made a mistake, and that's probably true, but I'm already here, eating my carrot cake.
That was crazy. That's low-key efficient. I don't like carrot cake because I'm a regular human being, but eating on the toilet sounds very efficient to me. Just saying.
In the big stall. In the big...
It's not me.
Sorry.
You okay?
I feel like it's about me.
So then we get a bunch of shots of them like booping each other's nose, and then sometimes it looks like they're inside of a womb or something. Man, 50% is kind of generous, honestly. And so the next morning, Abel awakens to see that everyone's been trying to call him all night, and Annie is currently in the shower singing to herself.
Yeah, they banged.
Macaroni in a pot. That's some what? So like I said, it's the morning after they do the Devil's Tango. I assume, because I mean, it's Jenna Ortega. You know what I'm saying? And as you might imagine, this was all kind of just Abel blowing off some steam, trying to get out of his head, you know. And hey, Annie's clearly a big fan of his, and she gets to tell all her friends that she smashed the weekend, so like, everybody wins, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you look so freaked out?
Freaked out? I'm not freaked out. Just check out for good.
No, you don't look worried. You look scared.
Yeah, you don't get sleep at all. That's very bad for your testosterone. Oh.
Yeah, jeez. Oh boy. You just had to go and bang the 22-year-old, huh?
You said that you needed this. You said that this made you feel better. I'm not gonna watch and stand by and let you hurt yourself.
Shut the Shrek up.
Over and under, she tries to end his life. Yeah, she gonna do it.
Shut up! What are you
Yeah.
doing? I
Shut
have
up.
to go right now. I'm getting calls.
What is this scene?
I'm getting calls, bro.
Shut up! Shut up! OMG, shut up! I'm on tour, okay? I have to go. Shut up! I love how this entire movie is just crying or yelling. That's it. But okay, so turns out Annie's a crazy fan, or I guess maybe she's just crazy in general. I don't know. Either way, she does not take rejection well.
So just. I gotta go. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Oh.
And so Abel wakes up tied.
Damn. That's why I'm happy my rap career never took off. If I have to deal with people like this, like I know I'm doing social media and all that, YouTube, and the 15% could have 0.0.1 person in there could be a little crazy and try to do something weird like this to me. But I don't leave my house. So unless you want to do some detective work and some CIA type mission, you're right never going to find me.
Into his bed, and Annie is just going on and on about who knows what.
Be honest with yourself. Tell me the truth, and I will set you free.
Oh. Hey, where are you going? Untie me.
You know, your music is a lot more personal than people realize.
Huh?
What was that sound?
Huh?
The Weeknd seriously made a movie where he gets kidnapped by a crazy obsessed fan, and then she tells him about how emotional and amazing his songs are. and then she proceeds to torture him with his own music.
It's actually a really emotional song. Emptiness, separation, heartbreak. And then you hurt her. And she broke your heart. Maybe we want to talk about that? You know, the way you treated them? The way you treated me? We'll do another song.
No, please. Please.
Now, at first I thought this was going to be one of those things where, like, Annie is actually just all in his head, and she's a manifestation of his guilt or his repressed whatever the heck. But she gets a
Nah, she's real.
call from her mom who's freaking out about the house burning down. Psh, why are parents so dramatic?
Hey,
How could you do this?
What the? Did you break down the house? I wasn't down. You know how much my mortgage is? I hope you have mortgage money, you little stupid girl. Oh, you better not come back home because if I see your face, I'm always on sight. Who's paying for this, by the way?
Everything you touch.
But so the point is, like, I guess all this is actually happening. So eventually, Annie gets fed up and bored with whatever this is, and she pours gasoline all over Abel, just right there in the hotel room. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before this, Abel's manager handler guy shows up, and Annie just, like, literally murders him. And then she pours gasoline on Abel, who is tied to the bed, being tortured by his own overplayed songs, right as she's about to light him on fire. I'm just like, how is this a real movie? So she's about to light him on fire, then he finally, like, breaks, and he sings a new song from his new album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. In stores now.
I'm thinking to stop.
Yo, did bro die? And then, somehow, this takes us directly to the final scene of the movie, I guess. What the f- You know how hard it is to get a movie made? Like, how many approval processes and, like, rungs up the ladder you have to go? But, like, this-
What did I say? It takes a lot for a movie to get made. And a self-glazed movie just being made, hopefully it was his money and people didn't, like, invest into it, because I would be quite perturbed if I was an investor.
This is what happens when you only have yes men around you and literally zero sense of humor. This is just the most self-indulgent piece of garbage I've ever seen. Like, dude, just jerk off, you know? Like, it would save you so much time. But yeah, so, I don't even know how to end this, really. The heck even was all this? You know, whenever I see stuff about, like, The Weeknd or Kanye West or any of these people who, like, who just, like, have this, like, absurd seriousness with which they take themselves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here, bro. You know what? This video is gonna be called "The Weeknd is Hilarious." Oh yeah. Okay. Yep, got it. So